What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jets Media. Just kidding, Knicks Media. What am I kidding, man? It's game day. We got the New York Knicks taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I just said Jets Media, man. I'm got to get used to having two channels. It's only like I only had them for 4 or 5 years now. But hey, I'm excited to talk about the Knicks because the Knicks are coming off a big-time victory last night. I wanted to give my thoughts of the Knicks' W over the Chicago Bulls last night, but more specifically, preview what to look forward to tomorrow. All right, because the tonight. My brain's all over the place, man. I'm too pumped up. The Knicks are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, in my opinion, which could be the game of the year for the New York Knicks if they can go into Cleveland and take care of business, the first seed in the East. And then, of course, we're taking on the Boston Celtics up next, which is going to be on Sunday at 1 p.m. So big-time shout-out to BetUS for being the sponsor of Knicks Media. Make sure you guys go check them out as always. And let's get straight into it, man. I think what we saw last night from the New York Knicks is going to be something to be special. Now, I do want to give a big shout out to Deuce McBride because last night, Mr. Deuce McBride had a heck of a game, folks. Deuce McBride against the Chicago Bulls. First time starting this entire season for Mr. Deuce McBride. I'm a big fan of him, and every single Knicks fan should be a fan of Deuce. I mean, if you're not a big fan of Deuce McBride, I don't know what to tell you because he went off last night. 23 points for Deuce. Oh, my goodness. How many three-pointers did he hit? I forgot. I got to bring up the stats right here because what we saw was absolutely fantastic. All right, so let me know your thoughts right now in the comment section, in the live chat about the New York Knicks victory last night over the Chicago Bulls. Woo-wee! Let me know your thoughts, chat. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in as well. We appreciate that big time. Last night's victory, we should not have went to overtime. I felt like the same type of experience we had against Atlanta. It's a team that we let stay around, and we're better than the Chicago Bulls. They should never have forced overtime, but they did, right? We were without Josh Hart, without OG Anunoby last night, and hopefully they can come back tonight, or one of them at least. But in the game last night, Karl Anthony Towns had an awful start, and then he finished off absolutely going crazy, which was cool to see. Deuce McBride had 23 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 5 3-pointers from Deuce McBride in his first start of the season. This is why you should be excited about Deuce McBride. This is why you got to be excited about the depth of this Knicks team. Okay, Josh Hart goes down, OG's down still. Deuce McBride enters into the starting five and is absolutely dynamic, absolute dog, all right? That should get you fired up if you're a Knicks fan, seeing what Deuce McBride did last night for the New York Knicks. Now, of course, there's a lot to love about last night as well. Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, listen, we're talking about a guy who started off the game, what was it, like 2 of 14 or something wild, and then he still finishes off with 32 points, 18 rebounds, shooting 48%. I mean, unbelievable stuff. 14 of 30 from the field. He was struggling from beyond the arc. 2 of 10. That was all in the first half, really. But Karl Anthony Towns, a monster game. All right? Monster game from Deuce McBride. I'm excited about it. Now, when it comes to the injury status tonight, I don't know if we should expect Josh Hart back. You know, that's something that we're going to be monitoring. I don't know about OG either. He's questionable. I thought he would be back yesterday, but maybe he'll be back tonight, hopefully at least. Outlaws in the chat saying, I'm hearing no Josh Hart tonight. OG's questionable. No word on Mitch. Yeah, you never really know. I don't really know how to expect this team. I really don't know who's going to be healthy anymore. I feel like it's very interesting to kind of go into what's happening with this team in terms of who's healthy, who's not healthy. But hopefully the Knicks can come out on top in tonight's game. Let's get into tonight's matchup. Last night was great and all, but the big game is tonight, folks. The Knicks going up against the team that is in first place in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are a fun team, man. You can't lie about the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're definitely a solid squad. They've won 5 in a row, the Cleveland Cavaliers, heading into this game. So that's something you got to keep in mind. The Cleveland Cavaliers, bro, they are legit. Okay, they're a team that is going to come out here against this Knicks team and play their A game. They just beat Brooklyn last night, 110-97 on the road, and now they're playing a back-to-back just like the New York Knicks tonight. So you guys let me know who you got in tonight's game, and I'm curious what the odds are for this game. Honestly, on BetUS, I have not checked it because I can't tell if the Knicks are favorites. Or like, listen, the Cavs are going to be favorites. They're at home. They're really good at home. But how much are they going to be favored by is really my question. Like, is it going to be a landslide, or are we going to have some? Wow. I wasn't expecting that number. Guys, if you go over to BetUS, the #1 online sports book, you guys can go check out the odds. And oh my goodness, 8 points they are giving the Cavaliers. That's some disrespect, man. Listen, the Cavs are the best team in the East. They're coming off a win last night. I guess why? The Knicks injuries? Is that why? I mean, why is it an 8-point spread? We're making it seem like the Knicks are the Wizards. Or that's kind of wild. So the Cavaliers are 8-point favorites. If you guys want to go check out BetUS, put your money on the Knicks +8 at least. I mean, come on, man. If the Knicks lose, they're not going to lose by a large margin, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. No matter who's injured, this Knicks team plays well. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. We appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I guess this, the sports books are just looking at the Knicks injuries and are just really, really concerned about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see it. But I think the Knicks have a chance to make a statement tonight. I really, really do. You look at the Eastern Conference standings right now. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so here's the standings for the Eastern Conference as it stands today. The Cavs are in first with the Celtics in second and the Knicks right behind them. All, three teams at the top of the three all won last night. The Cavs won, Celtics won, Knicks won. The Pacers are getting hot. They're low-key, not super far back from the Knicks, but they're right there. I think the Knicks have the third seed locked in right now. We're looking up at Boston. And if we can go after the Celtics on Sunday and beat the Cavs tonight, it's not going to be easy, man. It's going to be a really tough game. I'm just excited to see how the Knicks match up. Like, I think that they have a chance to go on the road. The most important piece of this team is healthy. Let's be honest. Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. As long as JB and Cat are both healthy, then I think the Knicks have a chance in every single game. I know them missing OG and Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson is definitely a big blow. I'm not going to say it's not, but let's not, pretend that we don't have two starters in the All-Star game playing for this Knicks team. That is absolute sensational. Jalen Brunson, how about that shot last night to force overtime? And then big shout out to Mikal Bridges, by the way, because I don't think we would have won that game if it wasn't without that block Mikal Bridges had at the rim on Vucevic. Nikola was putting that in. All right, he was about to win that game. But no, Bridges went up there, met him at the rim, long arms, get that out of here. Boom. Forcing overtime, and the Knicks winning overtime. That's big. That's big. That is absolutely big. About time to start beating the best teams in the East if they want to be real contenders. Can't be 0-3 versus them already, or they're most likely going to sweep us. Yeah, I mean, now's the time, man. You really got to do it. Corey's in the chat. Richie, salute. It's been a minute. How you doing today, bro? Love you, bro. Always. Love you too, Corey, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well in your life right now, Corey. Much love to you. Let's go, Knicks. I'm pumped up for tonight's game. It's been a while. I've had a lot of things going on personally, but hey, we're back. We're live on Knicks Media, and I'm always excited to talk some Knicks ball with you guys because it's a great time to be a Knicks fan right now. I mean, how can you not be excited about what we're seeing from this Knicks team? I mean, every single game, they're in it. They're winning majority of their games. I mean, let's be honest. 37-18 is a wild record. I'm never going to take this Knicks team being good for granted. It's just they're a contender, and it's really refreshing to be a 67 win percentage. Wow. Pinch me, am I dreaming? That's what it feels like. Pinch me, am I dreaming? So, absolutely love it. But yeah, man, I wanted to go live for like 10 minutes and talk about this Knicks team going up against Cleveland. I am expecting the Knicks to win tonight. Yeah, that's a bold take, right? Listen, if they don't win tonight, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to say the season's over and we can't beat the Cavs and, sell the season. But there is a chance here to make a statement. The unfortunate thing is the Knicks are a little bit banged up. I literally made a video yesterday or 2 days ago. The Knicks are getting healthy for the right reason. Like, at the perfect time, rather. And that's not the case. They're injured again. Oh, man. So, if the Knicks win tonight and they beat the Boston Celtics, the NBA media world is going to be crazy on Monday. All right. So we shall see. Make sure you guys check out all the latest content right here on Knicks Media all season long. Hit that thumbs up button. We love you. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring the show. As always, I'm out of here. Let's go Knicks.